Dear viewers, I am Dr. Umesha B, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, JSS Arts, Science and Commerce College, Gokak, which is affiliated to Rani Chennamma University. Well, in previous session, we had studied about antibiotics. In that, we have learned about penicillin, chloromycetin and tetracyclines. In these drugs, we have studied the synthesis and pharmaceutical uses of these drugs. In today's session, we are going to practice the parapharmaceutical reagents. This is also an important topic of the chemotherapy. So, what is the definition for parapharmaceutical reagents? So, the substances used in medicine for storage of blood samples and their characterization, testing of urine and blood samples, and different other pathological investigations are called parapharmaceutical reagents. So, this is the definition for parapharmaceutical reagents. So, in these parapharmaceutical reagents, now in this video we are going to practice the Benedict reagent, sodium citrate, and finally Barfold reagent. So these are all the parapharmaceutical reagents. Let us know the Benedict's reagent. This reagent is used to identify the presence of reducing sugar. So this Benedict's test is used for simple carbohydrates. This test identifies reducing sugars, that is monosaccharides and some disaccharides, which have free ketones or aldehyde functional groups. So this Benedict's solution can be used to test for the presence of glucose in urine. When reducing sugars are mixed with Benedict's reagent and heated, a reduction causes the Benedict's reagent to change the color. So here what happened is the copper 2 ions in the Benedict's solution are reduced to copper 1 ion, which causes the color change. So how to prepare this Benedict's reagent? So what is the composition and preparation of Benedict's solution? Benedict's solution is a deep blue alkaline solution used to test for the presence of the aldehyde functional group. So in the preparation of this Benedict's solution, what happened is, when dissolve the 173 gram of sodium citrate and 100 gram of anhydrous sodium carbonate in 750 ml of water by heating, After that, take 17.3 gram of crystalline copper sulfate and dissolve separately in 100 ml of water. Then mix these two solutions with stirring and add water to make up the volume to 1000 ml or 1 liter. So the appearance of the color precipitates indicates the presence of reducing sugars as given below. If the color upon boiling is changed into green, then there would be 0.1 to 0.5% sugar in the solution. If it changes color to yellow, then 0.5 to 1% sugar is present in the solution. If it changes to orange, then it means that 1 to 1.5 sugar is present in the given solution. And if the color changes to brick red, it means that more than 2% sugar is present in the given solution. So this is semi-qualitative reagent to test reducing sugar. So this is the color interpretation of the Benedict's test. Next parapharmaceutical reagent is sodium citrate. So this is the structure of sodium citrate. This medication is used to make the urine less acidic. Urine that is less acidic helps the kidney get rid of uric acid, helping to prevent gout and certain types of kidney stones, that means urate. This medication can also prevent and treat certain metabolic problems, that is acidosis caused by kidney disease. So this sodium citrate reagent is alkalizing agent to adjust the pH of blood to slightly alkaline state in the patients suffering from acidosis. So this acidosis is caused by kidney diseases. It is also used as blood and coagulant either alone or with the other citrate. In acute dehydration and diarrhea, there is loss of sodium ions. Here sodium citrate is used as a oral rehydrated agent. So this is all about the parapharmaceutical reagent sodium citrate. Next, Barford reagent. So this reagent is used to find the presence reducing sugars like glucose, fructose, galactose in the body fluid like urine, blood, etc. So during this test, to 1 ml of test solution, few drops of Barford reagent is added. Here few drops of Barford reagent is added to 1 ml of test solution, that means given solution, and boiled for 30 seconds and allowed to cool After that, the formation of red precipitate indicates the presence of reducing sugar, that is monosaccharides. That may be monosaccharides. So in this way, we have conducted the test for to identify the reducing sugars in the given sample or test solutions. So how to prepare this Barford reagent? So this reagent is prepared by dissolving 13.3 gram of crystalline copper sulfate in water to make 200 ml of solution, to which 1.8 milliliter of glacial acetic acid is added to get the reagent. So in this way, we are going to prepare this Barford reagent as a parapharmaceutical reagent. In conclusion, in chemotherapy, I have taught introduction, requirements for ideal synthetic drugs, classification of drugs, synthesis and uses of antipyretics, anesthetics, antihistamines, antimalarials and antibiotics. In today's video, I have covered rest of the portion which includes parapharmaceutical reagents. So with this, I would like to tell you that I have successfully completed the syllabus which contains chemotherapy as per the syllabus of Rani Chennamma University, Belagavi. Thank you. Thank you all.